Hi everyone, this is Sandy Reese with Stampacrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thank you for joining me for another video tutorial today. During the month of July, I'm featuring some of the items from our sale-a-bration catalog that is a sale that's going on for July and August. For every $50 you spend, you can earn a free product. And we also have levels at $100. You can earn a larger stamp set or a die set or a bundle. So today I wanted to feature the Wonderful World stamp set and designer series paper. Now these are only available while supplies last, and I'm very sad to say that the pool party and soft sea foam cards and envelopes are already sold out. This was a favorite of a lot of us, and so these are already gone. So if there's something in here that you really want, order that first, because you just never know when it's going to be sold out. Okay, so here's the stamp set. It comes with 3 of the floral images and then a couple small extra leaves. It does not have sentiments, so today we're going to use a sentiment from the Simply Fabulous stamp set to go with our project. And then let me show you this paper. This is gorgeous. This is my favorite pattern on here. This is the back side of that one. We have this one that has all these beautiful flowers. And then this is the other side of that. We have this one. Then the back of this. I love this stripe one too. Let's see. Well, let's separate it here. Then we have this one with this pretty pink background here, and rich raspberry on the back. And then we have this one, and then the reverse side looks like this. So this is the piece I'm going to use today, along with a little bit of that yellow striped designer paper. So we're going to do a small 8x8 sampler. So these are the pieces. We're using an 8x8 piece of this pattern. This is, I'll be honest, this is not my favorite pattern here. This one is cute. It reminds me of wallpaper though, of some wallpaper we had back in the 80s. But because it looks like wallpaper, I thought this would be a cute background for our sampler. All right, so I have 4 pieces of pear pizzazz. These are 2 3/4 inch by 2 3/4 inch. Those are our mats. And then I have 4 pieces of basic white. These are 2.5 by 2.5. So we're gonna stamp on these. And then I have a little strip of the yellow stripe. We're gonna set that aside for now. Let's do our stamping. Okay, so I'm using Starry Sky for the sentiment. I like when we have all the colors in our paper and we can pull from those colors for our stamping. Okay, and I'm using There's Beauty in Everything. I'm actually going to put this here because I'm stamping above it. And we're putting some ribbon on this side, so I want to make sure it's high enough. We can put our ribbon and have our paper on there. Ooh, that stamp's so pretty. All right, we're going to use Stampin' Write markers for the rest of these because I want to do some coloring. So we're going to start out with our rose image, and I think I'm going to use rich raspberry, and we'll just color the whole rose in rich raspberry. When you're coloring with the markers, make sure to use the side of the marker. All right, I'm going to come in with just a little bit of Blackberry Bliss, and this is just to do a little accenting, and just trying to maybe do a little bit, not much, but kind of where there might be a little bit of shading. It's kind of hard to see on here, but we're just going to give it just a little bit. And then I think I'll use pear pizzazz for the leaves. All right. I enjoy doing the markers on the stamping when you have one of these type of images. You can do it all in the same color, but I kind of like having the different colors on one stamp. Now you have to huff on it. I think I got it on my lip, that's okay. And then we're going to just stamp it over to the left, just like that. Okay, we'll set that aside. Let's do our next one. Let's do this little lily, or gladiola, I can't tell. I think it might be a gladiola. Okay, so I'm going to use some Daffodil Delight on the gladiola. Now this is a little tricky because the stem is actually kind of going behind the gladiola in some places, and then it's snuck in some places. So the trick is to get that green. So I'm coloring the whole gladiola yellow, and then I'm going to come back with the green and go over the areas that need the green. Okay, there's the yellow. And let's do Old Olive. Let's have a little variation in our colors. Okay, we'll do all the easy parts of the olive first. My Old Olive markers seen better days, so it's got a little bit of a soft tip to it, but I think we can still make it work. Okay, let me think. There's a little bit of green right here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just add a little bit of green there. And then, well, let's see, that might be it. I think there's a little bit of a bulb under here, but I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, close enough. All right, we have to huff. Do the Darth Vader here, and I'm just going to stamp this one right in the middle. Cute. Okay, and then we're going to do this big one right here. And we're going to do this in, what color is this? Orchid Oasis. So I'm going to color the flowers. Don't ask me what this is called. I want to say amaryllis, but I don't think that's right. It could be, I'm not sure. All right, I do over here. Just try not to get it onto my green. All right. It's got shading, so that's why it doesn't look like it's completely colored in. And then I'm going to take the Starry Sky, and I'm going to do just a little bit like a dark center and kind of coming out a little bit on some of these flowers. And then over here, I'm going to go into the center section, just add a little darkness coming out. Okay, then let's go back to Pear Pizzazz, and we'll do our stems. Okay. And if you're worried you got some ink, you can just kind of wipe your marker off if you think you've got a little extra of the other colors in there. Okay. Let's give this a huff. This isn't all gonna fit, but I wanna at least make sure I get the heads of the flowers on there. Okay, let's see, we'll fit as much as we can in here. Give it a second for the ink to soak in. There we go, isn't that pretty? Okay. So let's do, we're gonna do a little bit of leaf stamping on this one. I just want to use these two little leaves here. And I think I'm going to do these in Old Olive. I could get my ink pad, but I already have my markers out, so we'll just use these. I'm just gonna do a leaf there, and maybe we'll do one at the bottom. Coming up here. Cute. Okay, all done with stamping. All right, let's do a little bit of assembling and then we're going to do some embellishing. All right, just putting this piece down here at the bottom. All right, and then we'll adhere it to Pear Pizzazz. Pear Pizzazz is a lighter shade of Old Olive, which makes those two go really well together if you needed a couple different shades. In my opinion, that is not the official Stampin' Up! Line, but in my opinion, this goes really well with Old Olive, so I feel like they're just, you know, they're buddies. Light and dark buddies that go together. Okay. All right, I've got some of this Old Olive ribbon that I'm going to tie around. I will put the supplies on my blog below because I can't remember what pack this comes from. There's a 2-pack. Let's see, I'm gonna tie this maybe right in the center. I can move it around if it doesn't work. But I will post all the measurements and supplies on my blog links below. I also have a link below if you don't want to miss out on future videos. This is a new feature I just added yesterday. So I know not everyone gets notifications of when new videos are posted. So if you want to do that, just click on the link below and put your email in there so that you don't miss out on, okay, because you're not going to want to miss out on the ones this week for sure. All right, I want to make sure that doesn't move around, so I'm just going to put a little piece of tape on the back. Okay, now I wanted to add a little bit of white baker's twine on this one, because that's why I stamped it over to the left. I wrap it around just twice, and then let's tie a bow. Tie a bow a little above center, kind of between the flower and the leaf. And I usually leave when I'm working at home, I like to leave my ribbon on the spool until I'm done tying. That way we don't have as much waste. Okay, I'm gonna scooch that over. All right, let's get these on and then we will do our embellishing. Okay, so this is 8 by 8. I've taken 2 pieces of 1 1/8 by 8. You can use cardstock, or I used the chipboard from the back of our designer papers. And I feel like that I didn't color in the center of that. Let's take our marker and just kind of color it in. A white spot. I don't like it. Coloring it in like that's part of the flower. Oh, I can't even tell. See, you can fix almost anything when you're stamping. Okay, so I'm going to line up my guide here. So this is 1 1/8. Let's make sure we're flush, hopefully. I'm just going to lightly put that down. All right, let's turn it and we'll add this one next. All right, this is the trickiest part, but it's not hard. Okay, and make sure it's at least lined up with this one. And then I just put them down lightly just in case I need to adjust. Okay, this one's going next. Right there, and our sentiment piece. Adhesive on my fingers. All right, let's make sure it all looks pretty straight. think that looks okay. Okay, we can give it a good press now. Make sure your hands are clean before you do that. Okay, so let's pull in some of these adorable brass butterflies. And let's see, we'll do, I feel like we need one here. Let's add another one kind of up here. And then let's put one more big one kind of coming up on, whoops, on this one. Oh, come back, butterfly. Kind of maybe working its way up. Actually, let's put one more small one. So we have our gold butterflies kind of going up that direction. And then I'm going to pull in some of these. Oh, they're the 22-24 in color matte decorative dots. I have bits and pieces of everything in here. So I have the two colors I used on this flower. So let's see, we'll use a darker shade. Maybe we'll do one here. We'll use a small of the light one up here. Whoops, flipped on me. There we go, we'll put one there. And maybe we'll do a light one there. Let's do, I've got a small, and I don't want my words covered here. And we'll do one more, we'll do one more big one. Maybe down here, like that. And that's it. Super quick and easy to do. Very cute to go in your 8x8 frame. All right, well, if you have any questions, make sure to post a comment and I will be happy to answer those. The supplies and measurements are listed below on the link to my blog. I also have a link if you would like to order and earn one of these for free. Well, actually, this is a bundle. So with the $100 order in merchandise, you can get this whole pack of designer paper and the Wonderful World stamp set as well. And then make sure to click on the link so that you don't miss out on future videos. All right, thanks everybody, and check back here on Saturday. I'm doing a set of 6 cards to make as a gift using this designer series paper. And then Monday, we're going to make a cute gift bag out of 1 sheet of the designer paper that coordinates, and so that it'll be a perfect gift. All right, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.